Shout out to my sis, Marina Carrera, who curated this beautiful anthology of poetry and art by women and non-binary folks. This is Divine Feminist. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Shout out to some of my art mates and poetry mates, Maria Estrella, Danielle Scott, Mia X, Jillian Rock, Lillian Ribeiro, Luisa Penzone. There's so many beautiful people up here that I actually know in real life that are in this project. So about to spit something for y'all out of here. I just have to find myself. There we go. My black is all that and 2 bags of kale chips and plantain chips to add. Coconut oil on our backs, of all of our backs and our knees and our elbows, hot grease and sunshine. From the clouds I fell, yo. While the moon was out, skin-kissed by God's oven next to Neptune, but placed here on earth, I got shit to shovel and shift, and blessings to follow. I don't got time for the lower line, I'm an uppercase G. I was created to chase down the revolution with my man and my child on my hip, innocence in my eyes and bullets in my teeth and in my grip. I got magic for days and days on end. I don't even take off my crown, not to sleep, and not even and that would be considered a sin. Come find me in the hood if you trying to live right and do good by the folks. I got Johnny cakes, neck bones, and peas. Come get you some. Come get you some, please. Come get you some. So somebody asked me how I felt about being black, and I'm like, yo, I'm all that 2 bags of kale chips and regular chips. Like, from the oil on the backs of my knees and on the backs of my neck. Like, that's where I'm at. So shout out to all the people in this book. We're going to have all kinds of fire for you tonight. Y'all, I need you to make some noise. Before you do so, lift your left hand. Lift your left hand. I'm a teacher, so this is going to see how y'all do. Lift your left hand. Lift your right hand. Cause some friction in the middle. And make some noise for uninvited. Keep frictioning until he gets here. Keep frictioning until he gets here. Watch your step, bro. It's beautiful up here, right?
It's real beautiful.
Yo, the Fem team did they thing with Plantiva.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Come get it, baby.
I feel like I'm about to perform at a museum exhibit.
You better.
Why is it every time a poet flows against the grain, he's crucified with shame for not sounding the same? We rhyme to break chains of acceptance, disguised as blessings, change of selection. What were you expecting for poems to sound the same without a change in direction? With all due respect, man, we're no different from you. Don't reserve a room for two to genocide the open mind in you. This is not Hotel Rwanda. I'm not Tutsi, you're not Hutu. There are no cockroaches here, so please don't raid my view. Heartfelt thoughts we use sprout from roots of Langston Hughes, not Dr. Seuss or Uncle Sam. I am, plus I'm Muslim, man. I don't eat no green eggs and ham. Cat in the Hat raps were much better than that. As a matter of fact, you're not above us. You cannot judge us. Our rhymes are justice for just us. Why must you hush us? Fail rappers. How dare you say we are? Sky wasn't our limit, so we abandoned the stars and the cars. Drug dealers, strippers, and the word niggas, lack of unity. We rhyme to bridge the gap in the community. Fighting against rhymes is fighting against your own kind's validity. Know your history. We are not your enemies. It's no mystery. You're the European, I'm the Egyptian. I've created what was written. You need to play your position. We are African children, not American chitlins. You can't afford the living without permission. That's a woman's decision. Even the blind can see why. Judge me solely on rhymes that console me. Reach one, teach one, that's what you told me. Clone me only since you're lonely. Just because you have holes in your soul, that does not make you holy. Uda balaki min shaitan rajim. The whole Holy Quran rhymes that would seem to prove that we bring light to our dreams when we say what we mean. Rhyme is our rage against you because you are the machine. We rhyme for every slave that was not supposed to read. Educated in black, now his back is supposed to bleed. This is not how it's supposed to be. Diversity in poetry is not God versus Satan. Claiming my rhymes are voodoo because my roots are Haitian. If you're not free verse, you be cursed of earthquakes. coming soon. You've never seen a tune. How can you forecast the weather when you don't even watch the moon? Face it, rhymes are not basic, they're genetics that are mixed in. Ancestors dance on tongues through rhythm, but you refuse to listen. Scared to rhyme your invention because you fear artistic tension. Like poets who hate slamming until they start winning. When I start spitting, you tell me not to rhyme like my words are not necessary. Like you invented vocabulary, hieroglyphics, you don't possess such ability. I'm a poet who rhymes, and I won't apologize for my versatility. Thank you. Instagram Malik768, Facebook Uninvited Maine. I'm a part of Word Seed Poetry Organization based out of Patterson. We will be doing our 5th Patterson Poetry Festival. It's just so dope that it's actually a community up there right now. If you guys can make it, the first weekend of October, the first 3 days. This is my album, my one and only poetry and music album. It's Time for a Change. I sell it for $9.99 plus a penny. Thank you, Queen.
Listen, I'm about to tell them what we doing. So y'all make some more noise for my brother, my Virgo brother, Uninvited. Yes, it's our season. It's coming. Who else is a Virgo in here? Make some noise. 1, Jimmy, Uninvited. 2, Queen. 3, anybody else? All right, y'all, take a nap. Go to sleep. It's Virgo season. Shout out to all the Leos. Where the Leos at? Any Leos? Y'all opening the door for us? Y'all gonna scrape the ground for us? Open the door. Stop playing. Let me through. I just said that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Y'all loud. I just want y'all to know that you lions are loud. It's okay. Us Virgos will be here soon. Y'all, it's a beautiful time. I see so many beautiful people, so many beautiful energies. Y'all, make some noise for Virgo Walla as they are feeding our stomach right next door. Reason why we're here. Kim, can I say so? Come on up here. Y'all, make some noise for my girl, Kim J. Ford from Lincoln Park. Y'all make some noise. Make some noise. Bring yourself.
Woo! Woo! So, Queen, remember you said if you're not creative, you're just a producer.
Right.
So I'm gonna save mine for July 29th for the celebration of Rodney Gilbert in Lincoln Park. Plug. I might have to save mine.
Please do.
Kareem put me on the spot. I said, oh God, that's pressure. I can't just say regular stuff.
No, you gotta be ready.
Oh my God.
Spit something for us.
July 29th. I may have to get in my poetic more prosy bag.
Yes.
I'm in the prosy bag. But no, the only thing I have to say is the Lincoln Park Music Festival 15th anniversary is coming. This is our Poetry Cafe. It's the first time we did it as a series. We did it for 2 years. Our third year is our first series. We always make history with this one over here, who did our Black Girls Dream mural in Lincoln Park. Because she's a black girl who dreams, and there's more on that coming. But yeah, y'all, come on out if you're not already on the stage, because tonight, this whole series, she's been scouting for talent. I turned over poetry to her. She's booking poets for July 31st, period. So that's what it is. I'm like, you got a hard job, Queen.
Yes,
I'm staying out of it.
Yes, we do.
But for real, I just want to thank the city of Newark, Lincoln Park, Newark City Parks Foundation, even though we ain't in the park tonight.
Newark
happening, and all the others that made it possible for us to be here. But for real, we are 2 weekends. For y'all who don't know, July 27th, gospel. We're going to do it like this. We're going to start the beginning of this song smooth, and we're going to end it what? Real rough. So we're going to start with a little gospel on July 27th. Soul line dancing for your aunties and them. Tell them come out on July 28th, which is my birthday, so I might have to be out there like an auntie soul line dancing. On July 28th, shout out to Newark Symphony Hall with the step-to-step soul line dancers. I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to be there. July 29th is a tribute to Rodney Gilbert. If anybody knew Rodney Gilbert, if you don't, Google him. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come out after work from 5 to 9. Yender, his mama going to be there. Like, come on out, y'all, and show out for Rodney Gilbert. House Music Day. I'm just telling y'all now, if you never experienced it, I don't know what to tell you. Get a B12 patch.
It's like opening up this leg on the skirt.
Yeah, go inside and get a B12 patch. for House Music Day on July 30th, because the Chosen Few's Mike Dunn gonna be there, Danny Kravitz, and so many more. July 31st, Hip Hop Day, is the celebration of the Awesome Two. They bring in Nice and Smooth. They bring in other people. I'm about to announce another icon and legend. Shout out to Unicorn's gonna be there. Shout out to Khalil Gibran is gonna be there. Shout out to our own Jersey legends. It's the return to Newark. And I have to say this, Queen. Youth on August 5th, August 6th. Solar Lincoln Park for everybody who's other. In other words, since Afropunk felt like they wanted to leave Newark, because it started here in Newark, for y'all who don't know.
Say that again. They didn't hear you.
Oh, Afropunk started right here in Newark, in Lincoln Park, and then they left. How many of y'all performed at Afropunk? Right. So we have the Solar Lincoln Park on August 5th. It's for everybody who refuses to be inside of a box. Soul and the Horn is going to close that out. They come in, and then on the next day, it's the 60th anniversary of the Jamaican independence. Lincoln Park Caravana. I'm about to announce. I have to bring somebody over from the island. It's a whole thing. Thank y'all. That's all I have to say. Queen, it's your show. And I'm giving out raffle tickets, backstage passes. Peace.
Y'all make some more noise for Kim Ford. Make some more noise for Kim Ford. Yes, so that's a beautiful partnership. City of Newark is about partnerships, and that's what we're going to keep pushing to make sure that we are in spaces like this that loves people like us. So y'all, with the next person that I want to bring up, hopefully I'm going to say this right. Y'all make some noise for Empress J. La Rock. Did I get it right? Oh, go me. Hey, go me. Y'all make some noise for her. So you followed us earlier. I saw you. Welcome. Go right ahead, my love.
Que lo que hay?
Que lo que
Could I take this out? Is that possible?
Yeah, somehow. Some way, there's a way.
Oh wait,
Hold on, because there's another microphone that's recording. Good?
Okay. Yo, I'll be getting nervous. Yo, I'm very grateful to be here and to have found this mic today, and I wanted to support Newark and Jersey. You already know. And so I'm gonna do a piece that the poet Lorette of Jersey City, Rescue Poetic, posted. Yeah, she posted like a submission for Every Kind of Lady and Her Sister's pages by Nasima Hutchings, and I was like, let me believe in myself, and I entered my poetry, and guess what? It's in here. So yeah, I just wanted that. The moral of the story is believe in yourself, because you never know. You might just end up in a book. And so this piece is called Break Girl. I'm a B girl. I don't know if you know about B girls, the hip hop break dancers. So this poem is called Break Girl, and I hope that you feel what I'm trying to convey.
Yes, breathe that in.
It is clear to be the queen of this domain. I must play with these beats unafraid. I must connect to something beyond these limiting legs and see the power that is up ahead. I see this opponent staring back at me, an opposing force carefully set, an idea overtaken, mistaken by my own faults. But I overcome these thoughts because I am taking pride in my stride, shaking shoulders for days versus flailing legs. I am the expression of her, the empress with the best dress, ready to finesse. All I can be in this presence supreme, believe in what you can change in the moment. The evidence is real. A break girl is the new expression of divine feminine, one in touch with her masculine essence. We choose to get beat by the floor because that's the type of love I choose to endure. Beautiful B-girl, you are invincible because the muscles within you break and renew. I repeat, there is not much a break woman will endure because we have chosen to get beat by the floor. We can't take those fake promises for the promise we made to get this move. I will not settle for less when I expect my freezes to hit perfect finesse. We live and breathe this hip-hop life and expect our reality to fit nicely in this cypher. B-girls are toned the up, made to be beautiful pieces of art. Freeze and pose make this image shown. We are the warriors of hip-hop, a culture made for the strong. Aho ashe. And I'm Empress Jayla Rock, representing Jersey City, ya tu sabe. You know. And the book is Every Kind of Lady and Her Sister's Pages. I'm really grateful for them because they're publishing women. So like, ya tu sabe, Divine Feminine. And thank you guys. You can add me on Instagram, Empress_Jayla Rock.
Y'all make some more noise for the B-girls. Indeed. Yo, and it's so funny. I teach for NJ Pack. I teach their hip hop arts program. I teach graffiti art. And yesterday, right in Military Park, the Office of Special Projects played Beat Street, and then I'm working with Debbie D next to me. Like, she's teaching. It's called Flyerology. She's a flyerologist. So if the flyer is trash, it goes past Debbie D, who was the one of the first female MCs that came out of the Bronx, where hip hop originated. So shout out to Debbie D and all the women MCs, all the female MCs. But to see this sister sitting next to me, like, I'm like, yo, I grew up watching you like 30 years ago. I'm 38, I'll be 39. And like, to see that movie is 38 years old, like, it's beautiful to see. So shout out to you, thank you. So y'all, if you're ready to keep the party started, say, I'm ready. I'm ready. On the count of three, we're going to say Plantiva. 1, 2, 3. Plantiva. Let's say it together, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Plantiva. I want to hear somebody say it like it's a record, like we scratching it. Who got the nerve? Who got the nerve? I see it. That album is almost making a full rotation. I like it. Okay, cool. Hurt gonna want that album. You keep it up. Y'all, let's get into it. Day, let me get the next person. Who you think? Let's get a femme recommendation. Let's see. Did Tanisha sign the list, first of all? You on the list? Okay.
That's what I was just about to say.
If you haven't signed up yet, please grab this pink clipboard because it's about to get real nice. Who we got? Who we got? Come point to him. Don't tell him. Just point to me. Y'all make some noise for our co-creative director, Diana Pollard, A Brighter Day. Oh, I think maybe. They're combing. They're combing. Let's go here. Y'all, have you ever been to an open mic, right, and you saw someone performing, you like, damn, that poet's mad, right? Have you ever heard that? You ever heard that? Right? You ever heard that? Let's clear up that myth and that stereotype. I can't possibly be mad about the lines that I put on the line. I put myself on the line, so I repeat them. I state them from the inside of myself out to this microphone so that you can hear me, bro. But yet, I'm not mad. I'm just passionate as hell about the shit that I spit. Y'all make some noise for M.I. I promise you the M don't mean that he's mad.
I actually will not start off mad though, because I'd like to actually start off by saying happy birthday to my mother. I don't often show my love as someone who is very quiet and laid back, despite the fact that I'm probably going to be yelling for the next several minutes. But you are the best mother that any son could ever ask for. Now I get to the yelling part. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big hip-hop head, but I think hip-hop needs to change right now. It's a little poem called Rap Song I just finished the other day. I don't want a rap song about sending shots on the block over some hate he told. I want a rap song about the stray bullet that killed the 8-year-old. I don't want a rap song about dealing on the corner with a smile. I want a rap song about all the parents who had to bury their child. I don't want a rap song about popping pills with your peers. I want a rap song about your mother's tears when the medic said clear. And you know what else? I don't want a rap song I don't want a rap song about how you love to go raw when you hit it. I want a rap song about the young girl terrified and all alone in the abortion clinic. I don't want a rap song about how all women are sluts and whores. I want a rap song about how women can be intelligent, courageous, and so much more. And lastly, I don't want a rap song that only portrays black people as thugs on the criminal scene. I want a rap song about ancient Africa, black kings and queens. I want a rap song about equal rights for all human beings. And I want a rap song about why the industry accepts all these racist stereotypes and racist themes. To all my hip hop artists, understand what I'm saying. I'm not asking you to be a conscious rapper. I'm just asking you to not be a stupid rapper. It is possible to rap about the streets, partying, and sex without promoting atrocities and degrading women. Consider that while hip-hop goes into the 8th inning. Because if hip-hop doesn't change, it don't got long. So keep it real or go down wrong. So once again, my name is MI Meanings Infinite. You may not see me again because my parking is up at 8 o'clock and I'm gonna have to sprint. Wait, what? Really?
Unless there's an event in
Dang.
names is fake.
All right. All right.
Good, drop us another one then.
Rip, you want me? Can I do it now?
You want to come back?
Nah, I'll do it right now just in case. I don't want to be wrong about that, you know?
No, you good.
If it happens, give it to Godson. He got the ball rolling.
Yeah, shout out to Godson.
He got the money.
I don't know how you're not like, sweating bees right now though. Like you a brave dude. You're wearing like all like long like clothes. Like. All right, let's talk about gateway drugs. A gateway drug is 4 walls and unwanted silence. A gateway drug is quivering eyes too young to process violence. A gateway drug is, look, B+ ain't good enough for this school over here. A gateway drug is decide what to do for the rest of your life in just 4 years. A gateway drug is domestic abuse. A gateway drug is family drug use. A gateway drug is a painful overload of the senses. A gateway drug is that pivotal moment where you don't think about the consequences. A gateway drug is big pharma dodging ethics to become more rich. A gateway drug is every whack rapper who makes addiction seem so lit.
Come on.
A gateway drug is a so-called friend saying, hey, let's pop some of these and play hooky. A gateway drug is the hazing ritual for the football team's new rookie. A gateway drug is a loved one stops breathing and their heart turns cold. A gateway drug is when you honestly don't understand impulse control. A gateway drug is when you've given up all hope. A gateway drug is when ODing sounds better than a bullet or a rope. Depression is a gateway drug. Anxiety is a gateway drug. Mental illness is a gateway drug. Our common idea of a gateway drug is a gateway drug. We're so preoccupied with pointing out the problem that we forget to point ourselves. To say that it's this and that and that and this is nothing but a response of fear. The true gateway drugs are not way out there or behind us in the rear. True gateway drugs are the people around us and the prison between our ears. Thank you very much. All right, if y'all would like to find me, I'm on social media as Meanings Infinite. That's my Instagram, Meanings Infinite, all one word. Thank you very much. Thanks to guys. Oh, I can't. Okay, you put me on the spot though, and if I get this wrong, I'm gonna look like a fool. MEANGSINFINITE. Welcome at the spelling bee.
I got it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Y'all make some more noise for M. I bet y'all didn't see that coming. When I tell you that, brother, so the reference was when you spit for me at the men's performance at City Hall, I was walking by somebody, I told the team, they were like, why that brother, why he's so mad? I'm like, he's not mad, he's a poet. I'm gonna put that on a shirt, like I'm not mad, I'm a poet. So thank you. Right, I'm worried about parking, I'm not mad. I'm worried about if my car gonna be there when I come back dropping these lines. Shit. Y'all make some more noise for yourselves. This list is full. It's full body. Say full body. Shout out to Plantiva once again. Make sure you do not spend your rent money on the products in there, but do set it off with your light bill money. All right? They got a program. You can put your lights on hold, but your rent you cannot. Say rent. Say rent. If you got a mortgage, say mortgage. Some of y'all got a house. I'm coming over. Nah, Courtney, you got businesses. I told you I wanna go in with you. Y'all want to make some, right, she got multiple. I want to make some noise for one of my favorite business people in the city of Newark. Like, when I say Newark, I grew up in Newark, that doesn't mean that I grew up from childhood to adulthood. That means that when I got here, I was in a childlike state. And it forced me to grow up into a human being, a person. But the person that I met on my way here happens to be absolutely phenomenal with the people. They start nothing but businesses, and when that business unfortunately takes a pivot, they pivot with it. They make nothing but strategic moves for their community, their family, their children, their ideas. And those are the type of friends that you need to have in your back pocket. Not people that's just making loose turns like, oh, I'm gonna just go over here and do this. No, you don't want to run with those kind of people. But y'all, I need you to make some noise for my co-host as he just comes up and introduces himself. Y'all make some noise for the Heart Ballroom owner, the beginner of Cry Out Cave, Mr. Mayowa Okubanjo, aka Godson. He's not performing yet. He's just gonna say a couple of words to the people. Go ahead, bro.
Couple of words.
You know what? I expect more from you being Nigerian.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all feeling today? Hot as hell. Y'all can tell the truth. You know, it feels like, okay, you feel like home. Okay, anybody else want to have a more positive spin or take on that? Let's do it. Let's do that. Feels like how? It feels like what?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? Okay, we got Puerto Ricans in the building.
It's home.
Uninvited, how you feel? Feels like?
Jersey City.
Okay. Let's
Jamil,
see.
get Jamil on the
Jamil, how he feel?
Look, he can't even say. He's just hot.
That's how you feel. Yeah, the words don't got no words to it. Anybody, how you feel, bro?
Beautiful word.
You know what? I feel great to be alive. That's all it is. Whether it's hot or cold, it don't matter what it is. We learn to adjust to it. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Indeed.
We gonna have a great time.
Oh, we're gonna rock out.
Oh man, all right, keep it going.
This list is intense. All right. Thank you, G. So that brother, I love that brother so much. Shout out to his beautiful wife, Chi Chi. She's holding it down with the babies.
Always.
I don't know how she snapped back that quick after 2 kids. I got one, and I'm still trying to figure out how these waist beads go on. I got them on though, but thank God they stretch. We be in trouble out here trying to pick up these little beads off the ground. Y'all make some noise for the mothers. So, how many of y'all got Instagrams? Take your phone out. I dare you to. I dare you to. Everybody take your phone out. Hold it up. This is not school. I'm not trying to send y'all to the principal's office. Take your phone out. Day. Let me see my phone right quick. Who got my phone? Go to your search bar. Everybody go to your search bar. Do me a favor. Okay? So you have it where you can search people, right? Yeah. I want you to type in K-O-U. K-O-U. Everybody got those 3 letters? K-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y. W-I-T-A-K. Let me say it again. Say it with me. K-O-U-R-T-N-E-Y-W-I-T-A-K. Y'all make some noise for Courtney with a K. One of the dopest mamas and fitness gurus. You wait till I get flat like that. I'm not gonna know how to act. Take that. Do my sit-ups out back. I love you, girl.
You got to say it all together like a Tribe Called Quest. Hey, and Kim got the Tribe shirt on. You got to say it all together like a Tribe Called Quest. Courtney with a K. All right, so we here with it, guys.
No,
I was just gonna be here with it. I was just gonna get cute with it.
Why are you so tall?
Listen, it's the legs. Peace,
got
guys.
you.
Peace. When Queen summons you, you come.
when the queen.
You feel me? You see me. I'm supposed to be at Signature in Belleville right now, but we ain't even going to talk about this, right? So it's so funny because a lot of people know me from so many different things. I wear many different hats, but one of them that I cannot, it's not even a hat. It's like your scalp. You can't get rid of it. It just is there, right? So sometimes words haunt me, and I love words so much, sometimes I don't know how to shut up, right? So I'm gonna spit something for you guys today. It's been a minute, right? All right, so this is my answer to, and it's so brilliant, and I love the uni for that, because it's like the last time I spit was actually at the coffee spot during a full moon. I felt very compelled for, shout out to Andres for the Black Pussy Power. I went to her event, and it was a full moon, and I just felt compelled to come out, and that was the last time I spit. And then now, I was in a space then, but now I'm in a space now where I noticed that my words, sometimes I'll write pieces in there before my time. Like I wasn't there yet. And now I'm here, for real now with it. So yeah. So this is my answer to when people ask me why I'm single. Because yeah, right? Because I'm an asset, no matter how my asset started getting thick, and now most of these dudes pop mad shit. See, you got your everyday savage that try, but I tend not to attract it. You got your old baby O's, I loved you from the start, but I'm quick to pull their cards. See, I can tell you about the art of breaking the heart. Genuine conversation with fucked up intentions from the start. See, ladies, you gotta play it smart and take control of your heart. This used to be the case until I leveled up and got picky and choosy with my space. Now, those sentiments, I'm quick to erase. Cause a dude would switch up his chick quick on Aunt Viv like we ain't notice it. Usually a male chauvinist. And I can't sit around and wait for a dude to weigh his options like he shopping. Can't wait for him to recognize with real eyes when they look into mine and see my love is sublime. I'm gonna need all my admirers to hold on to every line, cause lately I don't have the time. For all the times I easily slept alone at night, not a Superman or gentleman in sight. Never been a host, so I ain't need no cap. Captain Save a Ho. Never been a host, so I ain't need no cap. Let him eat the box and I ain't calling back. Some things are just fact. That's why I scope my body, but I keep my mind more intact. From the hood, but I never been a rat. Slim chances on that. But I rock the moon on my forehead, the sun in my eyes. Untold stories of the wild, unsaid goodbyes with tears that never cried. And people ask why. Why isn't it that I settle as if there aren't any black men on my level? They stare disheveled as I jump over puddles, knowing love is not just a dream. And my shit too deep for just a fling. I want to swim in love, not just tread lightly and survive in it. I want to dive head first and try to reach the bottom of it. I want to live, love, and speak his language. I want to be the girl to some man's world like Corey did Topanga. Help him heal scars with the tips of my fingers. See, I can go on and on, but I'm not going to act as if I do no wrong. I just learned to take accountability, and actually loving myself took too damn long. So tender love of kids, the only time I got to spare. Until then, this heart I hold dear. It's a big-ass bridge somewhere out there. He could meet me there. Thank you.
Now I can't reach the mic, but y'all can still hear me. Y'all make some noise for Courtney with a K. You ain't had to do me like that, K, with the mic. That's cool. I've been done like that all my life. I love you so much. When I tell you I was walking up, and we were bringing the things inside, and Courtney was crossing the street, I seen her, I'm like, you cannot mistake her. There's nobody that looks like her. Like, I follow her. I've been following her for such a long time. I know her in real life. She's a phenomenal mom. She's even installed this mindset in her daughter Millie to have her own business. And how old is Millie now?
She'll be 14.
Jesus, I'm getting old. Not you, me. That's who you was talking about driving? Who's driving?
Like,
Yo.
like fine wine. I don't know what they doing.
Yo, Millie 14. I remember Millie when she was like 5.
Yeah, 6.
5, running through the open mic. And now she's like, she owns her own. What age did she start her business? 7 years old. She had an ice cream cart. She still has it? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, because we need her to pull up at Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Okay. Kim, is that okay? Kim, is that okay? Damn, Kim be beating me to the business deals, man.
I can't talk to cameras rolling, but you know.
I be trying to, Kim, look what I did. She like, I did that last week.
Listen, hustlers see hustlers.
I know, baby. I love you. Word. Word. So that's Courtney with a K, y'all. And also, you also own two businesses, too. There's a reason why I'm plugging you right now. You also own two businesses. What are they?
So I am actually the first official cold press juicery in Essex County.
First cold press juicery in Essex County. Not Newark. Essex County. You heard me, right? Essex County.
Yeah, and I'll be back up and running. Oh, I can't plug that. I'm sorry.
Don't plug it.
Yeah, don't plug that.
But you can ask her about it.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, what about the other thing? The other two things. Can we talk about those?
yeah. You can click the link in my bio if you want to book the Airbnb.
Click the link in her bio if you want to support a young black entrepreneur female woman that's doing her thing and raising a child. She has an Airbnb thing that I'm about to book, and I live right here in Newark. I'm about to go book it and ride down 5 minutes just to stay away from my house. Y'all make some more noise for Courtney with a K, y'all. Word. I see some more fem team. Can I make some noise for my team? Y'all are so beautiful. Diana, Ashley, Angel, Jazz, Lumaine. We missing some other teammates that are doing business out in the world. It's so brilliant to see y'all. Everybody following Courtney, right? Okay, good. This next person I want to bring up is beautiful and amazing. And when I think of me being without my phone or without my house keys or without my studio keys, I know exactly who to call. When I think about getting terminated from a job, when I think about needing to help me move things, and when I say move, I mean make a movement out of things, I can only think of this person who doesn't see color, but they see the work, who doesn't see stature, but sees faith and sees struggle, and who will jump right in the middle of fire if it meant getting burned. Y'all make some noise for A.B. My baby.
Thank you, Queen, and thank you, everybody that I'm looking at right now up here on a stage for the first time in probably about 10 years-ish. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am working through some shit and, some stuff, and I have written a few things over the last 2-3 years, how we've all been trapped inside. And this is something that is at middle. It is a weight off my chest, and in advance, if anyone is ever contemplating or considering suicide, there are helplines. There's a national helpline now. I believe it's 988 is the new national number in exchange for 911. And I would like to humbly suggest that you seek help rather than continue to listen to that voice in your head. So yes, my name is Angel. And I was 12 years old when I made my second attempt to take my life. And this little writing that I've done is about that, because I feel like it's time to talk about it. When I was about 12 years old, I tried to kill my mother and myself by pulling us off the Delaware Memorial Bridge. This was 7 months after my aunt had put a gun in her mouth and pulled the trigger, and 5 years before my cousin would eventually commit the exact same act on Christmas Eve. The crux of the issue and the reason I'm writing is that my appreciation for life comes from my grief and my trauma and my loss. And so by sharing it with others, I hope to translate that so that they can feel some of that too. I'm sorry to admit something so dark, but this acts as a sort of absolvement of guilt that I've carried for far too long. I attempted to commit matricide and suicide simultaneously, and you can't even read about that in Greek mythology. It seems like lately I've heard so much about these things, and each time I'm paralyzed. So much is about my own familiarity, and then I'm overwhelmed immediately with gratitude for this silly yet beautiful tragic life of mine. A few weeks ago, when I told a friend that I've become used to loss, Another friend just happened to send a meme that same day about resilience, which was basically someone responding to the compliment, "Thanks, it was either this or I'd be dead." And I felt that, and I feel all of it, because I'm obsessed by death. So often, I've grown so used to her knocking at my door. I thank myself each time for failing, and I'm immediately overwhelmed by waves of guilt and disgust for myself and what I did to my mother. One of the things that I say is, scratches may be mistaken for cuts, but there's no mistaking teeth marks. I try to remember as a child, and I tell myself not to blame myself, because why was anyone questioning me and not the reason why a child would try and commit such an act? This guilt has affected the entire trajectory of my life. So when people ask, why don't I write more? Why not take credit and direct credit for my intellectual property? Because everyone else is always so hungry for the spotlight and so eager for positive accolades. People might think I'm malicious or even mad. How can I express the irrevocable guilt and futility that I feel every day? Success feels like a mockery to victims of childhood trauma. I am aware that I'm a child of one of the first generations to consider parenting a real thing. And transgenerational trauma is a relatively new term that we are only now becoming familiar with. I could go on about this, but this letter is actually, at the end of the day, about abortion. And the abortion that I accused my mother of having before me, and before I tried to pull us off the bridge. It is a confession that is actually all love, with nothing to lose. And I'm refusing to let this guilt ruin my whole life. If you see my mother today, she will show you the marks on her wrists, because my family wants to discredit me and has spent my entire life attempting to discredit me. They fear what I might tell, my parents in particular. And I've already spent 37 years on this earth being at the mercy of fear from the guilt of my relationship with my birth family, which I have long accepted. But to be wasting all these years of my education, therapy, and life experience paralyzed by fear, the fear of my family's wrath no longer seems unbearable. How every fiber of me aches when I see the torture other people are going through. I feel so undeserving of this life, to be this old, and at my darkest hours, this feeling, how to explain it to someone, even fellow survivors. Instead, I'm driven to share, feeling free. No natural reason, and nothing can guarantee I will truly ever be forgiven for my act. I will continue to be left out of family obituaries and accused of theft and lies and desperate behavior. But oh, how very grateful I feel for each and every joy I have in this life in exile. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for AB. I want you to look to the person next to you and say, you are a living poem. You are the best written poem. All right? I usually have this line at my shows that says, check in on your friends, even the strong ones, because you never know what people are dealing with behind the camera, off of Instagram, in their car. Like, I had a friend tell me, like, yo, like, pull up when you see somebody, like, when you're beeping the horn behind them, because you don't know if somebody's suffering a loss. You don't know if they got bad news on that ride home. You don't know if they just lost their job or if they just been displaced. So have a little bit more patience. And I find more people flipping me off because I'll be doing like 19 and they're like 35, but it's okay. Know what I mean? Right, come on, right? Like, I'm going through things. I'm constantly thinking about who the next poet is going to be on my list. Like, are you beeping at me? Like, let me live. Let me think. You know? Or y'all could just pull over, though, and stop messing up traffic. I could just pull over. Y'all, make some more noise for yourself. Kim, I have an in-house question. We have a person that wants to perform, but they need to hook their music up to the auxiliary. Is that a thing? Did you bring it?
Oh, I don't know if it will. So they have a track.
What kind of phone do you have? Android? What is it, a USB-C?
No, it's just a regular
I have
The round drum? Y'all make some more noise for Kim Ford always being the plug. Now she's going to find the plug. But while she's doing that, I'm gonna bring somebody else so you can get ready, okay? All right. Actually, you know what? Where's my iPad? Everybody say new shit.
New shit.
Huh? Yeah, you can go after. Yeah. Say, Angel, don't apologize. Angel, don't apologize. Yeah, stop that shit. That's one of the lines in my poems. I say, girl, stop that shit. And everybody was like, what? What did we do? Apologizing for things that are unnecessary. Before I put these down on the ground, shout out to all my sisters in my hands. Literally, these are all my sisters in my hands. Angel, you helped make these books, the two bottom ones. Y'all make some noise for Jasmine Mans, one of my really, really good friends, some of our really good friends. Black Girl Call Home, it's affordable on Amazon. Brother, can you hold that top book for me? Just the top one. Shout out to A Womb of Violet, Volume 1 and 2, my sister Fayemi Shakur, Arts and Cultural Affairs Director. These books were made by hand, literally, on the risograph at Project for Empty Space. Shout out to Project for Empty Space and the whole team that stayed in there with us to get 2 volumes done. Shoshana Weinberger on the front. Is this Dom on the back? I don't know. I don't remember who did the cover art on the first one.
It's on sale still.
It still is on sale. How much is that book? I know how much it is. I know how much it is.
I only ship them out.
Girl, thank God I got my free copy. I had to put that work in to get that, literally. I'm like, I'll hand press and print and write poems and submit artwork. Got my copy. So, at the Fem team, we like to do these things called the artist kickback. Usually there's visual arts, there's performing arts and poetry. We have a studio right here on Broad Street inside of Project for Empty Space, along with some really phenomenal artists that are in that building. 11, Jasmine Mans, Luisa Penzone, Angela Pilgrim. It's a bunch of, if you want to take out part of the artist community in Newark, start with Project for Empty Space.
Adama's show just opened last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
They'll put Architect House to shame.
Do you have to submit an appointment by appointment to view?
It's better to do it, but I'm still there on Fridays and Saturdays. Just come through.
What is it, PES.org?
ProjectForEmptySpace.org.
Okay, so PESPauleggSam.org.
Yeah.
And go there and you'll see the newest exhibition that's up.
800 Broad Street.
800 Broad Street, the old Dwyer School of Business? One of them. 800 Broad Street, y'all. Here we are. Wandering in the music, dancing out on an open ledge, the window catches my fall. It keeps me out, but yet so much has been caught up in. So I don't talk and I don't speak. I just fall into the depths of all of my defeat. Face down, I've died there before. I kiss the concrete with my toes scraped and bloodied, running on foot, so much that the sides of my shoes no longer fit, but I've been bruising my cheeks. My smile dead and no longer capturing, lighting up the darkness. They called for my attention as I turned the strings and the keys and the blaring horns up as loud and obnoxious as anger would allow me to block out all of the thoughts and the bad things, the trauma, the nightmares, the day terrors, the walking moments in silence, the speaking to myself and somebody thinking there was something wrong with me. In fact, there was. Someone put their hands on me that had no business, but yet I had to lie about it. I had to lie about it. I had to lay down with it and die about it. But Lord knows I wanted to jump and dress the pavement with the pavement of my story. But yet, they all watched from their windows, They pointed and they laughed at my misfortune. They told me they'd do something different when in fact you didn't do shit at all, but yet I still died. My smile was wiped away. No more smiles, just blood and tears, the saltiest that you'd ever see, and yet I'm still not to be played with. And my solitude, I live with it as if it's a board game and never existed. I've been toyed around on the soiled carpet, lied to on hardwood floors, been cranked up, beat down, dragged about, lied to, cranked up, dragged about, bloodied, soiled, beaten, and yet you still want me to be pretty. It hurt so bad, my lips peeled, quivered, and hung on by dear notes of hood-ass cries and apologies that you never meant, you lied, you did it again, you offended again, you touched me again, your fingerprints on the back of my neck, on the front of my face, underneath my eyes, and now I have to put on more concealer to conceal the lies that I originally told. Nothing happened here. They told me to be quiet, take it to God, throw it over my shoulder and take it with a grain of salt. For in fact, every family goes through some shit like this, but I beg to differ. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die in the hands of somebody who couldn't love me, and yet you call yourself family. I don't want to die in the hands of someone who couldn't love me, and yet you call yourself family. I don't want to die in the hands of someone that said that they love me and called themselves family all at the same time, so what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Lie here, be quiet, play dead, make a bed, lay in it. I suffered, bleed it out, bleed it in, talked about it, talked to myself, wandered in the music, and yet still not healed. But go see a therapist, they'll fix all that shit. Unfortunately not. Let's not get tied up with the thought of love. Love don't happen here. Love don't happen here without the person that you're interested in telling you that you need more help. You need to seek out more differences than how different you've become. You don't smile as much anymore. Why you so angry, girl? Damn, girl, you fine. Put a smile on your face. Nigga, I'm tired of smiling. Maybe today is not the day to break out a smile, but to break out an ass whooping on the very same people that told you that they wouldn't abuse you, hurt you, leave you bleeding, tear you apart, put you back together, tell you need to smile more, be smart, have a career, go find yourself, come back, bring some back to the hood, give some to your family, take care of all the family, and I mean all the motherfuckers. You get tired. You get tired of dying on the pavement and dressing it in pavement with your smile and your innocence. The audacity of somebody to tell you to heal more. You can't heal when the lights are off and the secrets are as loud as your screams. But yet, the broken concrete don't deserve you. I said the broken concrete don't deserve you. The broken concrete don't deserve you. It don't deserve you, and it don't deserve you. So tell them motherfuckers they got to step. Anybody that tears a part of your existence, tell them they have to step. Any person that wants to hold your heart in their palms and squeeze it, making sure that the blood drips from their hands, blistered, tired, held tightly, their nails digging into your very aura, those are the rough old ways that we no longer want to travel. We no longer will travel, so let me smile, let me heal, mind your business so that I can mind my healing. And if I don't feel like dressing the pavement as payment with my smile and my love for myself, leave me the hell alone as I wander in the music. That's for all the people, y'all, that suffer and go through things every day, all day. Angel, anybody, everybody, do not apologize for what you made it through, because you didn't have to be sitting here, right? So definitely tell the person next to you, you matter. You matter, right? Before you leave here tonight, I want you to text the strongest friend that you have and check in on them. All right? Think about it while you sit here. All right, so keep the party going. Can we keep the party going, Kim? Yo, make some noise for Afro-Fusion belly dancer, Jay Fire! Oh, it's over there. I just want to introduce myself.
Hi everybody. Okay. I just want to give a little introduction because I look young, but I'm actually not that young. But I just want to give a little bit of history of why I'm here today. So I'm originally from Long Island, New York, and I went to school on Long Island, New York. I went to middle school, high school, and in middle school, my chorus teacher wanted to do a Christina Aguilera song, but he wanted dance movements to it. And I came to practice one morning, and everyone is trying to figure out dance movements to Christina Aguilera coming over. And no one was doing a good job, so I volunteered, and my choreography was chosen to be the performance for chorus class. During the night of the performance, everyone is sitting in the auditorium listening to everyone sing chorus, but no one was expecting to have dance movements to chorus. So when he dropped the piano, and by the way, my chorus teacher died, so this is why I'm telling the story, because I owe this to him. And as soon as he dropped the note, we knew it was all 30 of us that we were going to start dancing. So we started dancing, and the whole auditorium ran to the front of the stage like it was a concert. So that's when I fell in love with dance, and then the director of the school turned it into a dance program, which was then carried over to high school. And all my dance teachers wanted me to teach dance when it's their classes, but they wanted me to teach dance because the director didn't want to give me credit for it, or my chorus teacher the credit. So I guess a way of thanking me was to have me teach dance class for free. And of course I did it because I was young and wanted to, do something with dance. Then I got invited to Symphony Hall to choreograph something, and I did that. And flag team was created because of dance. So they gave me a certificate for contributing to my school. And I was like, okay, yay. But the reason I'm giving you this history is because I've been dancing for over 30 years. I've been dancing belly dance for over 22. And my daughter is 11, and she inspired me to keep belly dancing after birth, because I read that belly dancing is it's a natural African way that women lose the belly fat from giving birth. And it's a way of pushing the baby down so the baby will come out faster and easier. And I did give birth easily because I've been doing belly dance for a while before my daughter. So I gave you history, and at the end I'll give you my Instagram if you want to follow me, but I had to give you history because I've been doing this for years, and I just want to share that with everybody. And the song is My Power by Beyonce because I believe in the right opportunity, the right moment, and maybe I didn't get my scholarship to dance for college. Somebody else got it. Caucasian male got it when I created it, but more power to him. But I'm going to use this platform to demonstrate.
Take back your power.
Take back your power.
My passion, my art. Thank you. find me on Instagram at FYER, the letter P, the letter C, and that's me. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
I don't know about Instagram, but I better find her on that stage.
Listen.
I better find her and some other dancers on that
Hey,
stage.
where's the rug at? Let's put the rug back there. Y'all make some more noise for Jay. Fire! I want everybody to freeze pose one of the moves you just saw. This is me. Come on, Kim. Oh.
That's it.
Okay. What you got?
That's all I got.
You better find something. You gotta do something. Do something with here. You gotta here. Here. There you go, goddess.
Back training, is core training, is arm. You can't put your hand down.
We're gonna do a workshop. We're gonna figure out how to get you booked. Booked and busy. Yes. Y'all give her some more noise. Where are you from? Where are you from? Long Island. Nah, I heard something else.
My family is Haitian and Jamaican.
Okay, that's what I heard. I heard on Long Island. I heard bagels. I heard something else. I heard some sauce.
And Ghana.
Okay. All right. I told you to stop saying it like I told you. Y'all, so we were, oh dang, that was quick. Give it up for Fem Team. They moved quick behind me. Yes. Diana's the co-director of stuff. She do stuff. Thank you. I love you, Diana. Wow, this list is pretty dope. I'm excited to see all these different people. We've had Empress, J. LaRock, we've had J. Fire, we had MI, we had AB, we had Uninvited, we had Courtney with a K. Now we're about to have, I love this brother, not only because he's a Virgo and that flower just fell over, but because when things fall over, no, that flower fell over.
No, I know you got a medical.
Oh, thank you. Not only because when things fall over, this person is right there in the hood and everywhere in between, making sure that we put our city back together piece by piece. And that's a line of one of my poems. Peace by way of peace. Y'all make some noise for the brother that I've witnessed in action, Newark's Impact. That's the leader I put up in your height, Jimmy. You know you tall. My Virgo brother. You know our season coming, right? We're about to be out here. We're about to lock the doors.
You just skip Virgo.
Maybe
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Lion King. Circle of Life. Virgo. I will not tolerate the disrespect. The rival of my season.
How's everybody today? That's what's up. Every time I come to an open mic, I tell people this is what church is supposed to be. Non-judgmental, feel embraced, and stuff like that. So it's beautiful. Announcement, October 8th, I start my Boys Mentor Program, October 8th at the Hub for Saturdays for ages 9 to 11. The program is centered around self-efficacy, building self-confidence in boys and make sure they believe they can do anything through various amount of projects and making sure that they put use to their hands as well. This first poem, I'm gonna do two. This first poem is about one of the most inspirational Virgos that we all know about. All right, so here we go. A smooth criminal. He spent time with Billie Jean. Like most Murray episodes, she claimed he is the one, to come to find out the kid was not his son. The results are in. He is the greatest entertainer of all time. From his beatboxing, lyrics, and rhymes, to overcoming his allegations of children molestation in the front of New York, 2003 New York Times. I refuse to have this dominate his legacy. His mere accomplishments are idolized enough to make me quiver. It's amazing for decades how he delivered. You rock my world, Thriller. The love of a man have for a woman he has never denied. You give me butterflies. He dared to take a look at the man in the mirror. There's nothing wrong with being a little bad. I'm writing this poem about you, Mike, to hopefully remind the people of what we had. If they refuse to recognize, I look them in the eyes and say, beat it. People who try to tear you down, you prove them to be as dirty as Diana. My immediate reaction is all hell, Michael Jackson, the king. All haters kissed the ring. Through all, he gave a lot and did his thing. Rest in peace, King of Pop, Michael Jackson. This piece is probably about us who, was going through a lot. I decided to read this piece after listening to the young lady right here. There we go. The room is dark, nighttime terrors. Regrets creep everywhere but from underneath the bed. The skeletons in my closet screaming to be heard. Only one of me, yet those bones speak so many words. Corroded through my skull, tears begin to fall, and now I wonder where all the time went. Why didn't anyone stop me? Karma got me by the collar, while the rest of me is stripped ass naked, pounding me against the wall. I can only sit there and take it. Please stop. The skeletons in my closet cheers karma on. As the tears fills my chest, the room. These four walls has no sympathy. Karma won't stop hitting me. The walls plays as a silent crowd, as the skeletons becomes more loud. The boogeyman closed the door. The dark room emerges. Thank you. I'm on Instagram, Jimmy Nooks Impact White. I'm also on Facebook, Jimmy for Progress White. Hopefully, some of these beautiful, talented people come in to do a workshop. I'm willing to pay. So, yes, I'm willing to pay. And so, if anybody, talented entrepreneurs, just come on through and just send me some of your information. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for Jimmy, aka Newark's Impact. And when I think about Impact, like I've seen him in action, I told you that. Like you took some of the toughest kids, like in front of me, and he gave me. He was at the hub. You still at the hub though, yeah? On Prince? Okay. So I started out teaching over there, and they were like, "Look, we had some people leave these kids. They was little, they didn't stick with them." I said, "Oh, sign me up." And then I got in there, and I seen Jimmy from the moment he stepped his foot over the threshold. He was like, "Hey, what you doing? We got a lady here. She about to teach you some art. Go sit down. Go sit down." Little boy went and ran and sat down. The way he is with the children is the way he is with the people, is the way he is with his community. It's all love. And like, I'm so excited to know you, to see the work that you do, to have paid me for my skill set, and to just come back and support. Like, that's the biggest thing. So thank you. I love you. Our season is coming. I'm going to get you a card and a cupcake. Got you. Word. Yeah, right? Love on your friends. Especially when they doing dope stuff. And when they not, cuss them out. Okay. Yup, I believe in it. Kim cuss me out all the time. Where she at? Probably sending me an email. Cussing me out. Kim, I love you, Kim. I'll tell you, girl. So next up, I have two more people before my co-host comes up here and like puts all of Naja on the mic. Okay. Alright? And like, we gonna do our thing. So I want to bring up this young lady. I saw her at our second installment of Picnics and Poems. Shout out to Lincoln Park again. Our second installment with Justice Roundtree. And this young lady came up there with this cute little romper thing on. And she was sitting in the back eating her little food. And I didn't know that was her. So when I called her up, she came up and she dropped the hardest gems, but in the most subtle form. So my team is definitely wanting to work with you and our artist kickback, because we do training like poetry, performance training, and things like that, performance art training. So we definitely want to work with you. So y'all, make some noise and keep your ears all the way open for J. Blue. Put your cameras on record. Go ahead, baby. Go watch your stuff. Girl, you in these outfits. You cute, girl. Thank you. You cute. I can give you an outfit. She make what?
My bad, y'all. So these are new. I never performed these before. I have two. This one is called For the Culture.
Yeah.
Mama used to send me around the corner to my uncle's house. My mama left me in the house with her husband. My mother let my other siblings' dad in my room. My mom let me go play with my neighbor next door and her older brother.
My mama let her boyfriend's son sleep in the room with me and my sisters. For the culture, I started acting out. For the culture, I started running away. For the culture, I started fighting my mom. For the culture, I'll never love men. For the culture, I'm a teen mom. For the culture, my mother didn't believe me. For the culture, my mother didn't notice the signs. For the culture, he's still invited to the cookout. For the culture, we swept it under the rug. For the culture, I'm the black sheep of my family. In a room full of people, yet I still feel alone. Experienced a lot at my age, trying not to be a black woman scorned. If I spoke of my problems to you, would you be able to understand that it's deeper than what one could do, more powerful than any man? Thoughts on top of thoughts, and some more on top of that, and a mind filled with clouds. How can I gain my sanity back? It's hard to think my thoughts are loud, so I start to speak my thoughts aloud. When what I speak doesn't match society, I go on with my days quietly. Quiet not because I'm shy, mean, or angry. It's more the pain in me. They judge my face, they see a frown, not knowing my mind is twisted, it's upside down. Who are they to judge me before even speaking? I'm no better judging you without even thinking. Thinking that your problems are worse, thinking that my problems are worse than yours when your problems are what I'm being judged for. That's it. And my name is J.Blue with 4 E's on Instagram.
Y'all make some more noise for Jay. Blue. I'm telling you, this microphone is a healing tool. It's a healing tool. You get a lot of vulnerability in this space. You get a lot of people that tell their story and that may not be able to do that out on the street where it's not safe. But these are safe spaces, so give it up for safe spaces. We are in a poet city. We are surrounded by poet cities. Jersey City, Bayonne, Parsippany, all the Brunswicks, Rahway, Patterson. Shout out some other cities you've been to inside of Jersey that have given you what you needed when you came to one of these. Where else? Where are we at? Come on, y'all. Hoboken, Clifton, where? New Brunswick, East Brunswick, all of the Brunswicks. Trenton, oh God, yes. Trenton, you're going to get some heavy hitters in Trenton. Camden. Jersey is a poetry state because we got a story to tell. We doing more than just planting flowers and gardening. All right, we sowing these seeds of words. So y'all, I want to bring up the last person on my list, but not the last person on the list. Y'all make some noise for Dear Newark's mother and author, Tanisha Best.
I'm just wearing shades because it's easier. This is my first time performing in public with a guitar. So in 2021, I say that like some people, yeah, there you go. Some people baked during, this pandemic. Some people, picked up a hobby. I purchased a guitar. And this was after I broke up with my ex in 2020.
You smiling about it?
Yeah, I upgraded myself.
Hey.
Sometimes you need to upgrade yourself after a breakup, All right. Okay. So I know one song, but I just freestyle the rest. And I'm just gonna do a poem first, that's like a cappella, and then we'll do a poem together. All right.
You need it higher?
A little, just a tad bit. Thank you so much. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for everyone who came up here. It takes a lot of courage to come up here and bare your soul, to speak your truth, to share with others. I'm learning that as I go. So yes, y'all are just beautiful people, beautiful souls. I'm honored and grateful to be here. So this poem is called We've Been Here Before. We've been here before. You hold me like we've always known each other. You remember me like we've fought wars with each other. Healed wounds that are now hidden from others, but we know they exist because we've been here before. We fought wars like brothers, only to be granted another lifetime, to be lovers, carrier of all our ancestors' dreams, who still yearn for a love strong enough to break free through space and time. We've been here before because you've healed me before, and still know that there's shrapnel left over and weapons that are now being recovered. We still need time to recover and learn how to breathe again. Our language is native to battlefields with words embedded somewhere we can't seem to remember. Where did we place all of those sentimental memories? Did we discard them in fields because it's just too heavy to walk with all of these emotions? Say you'll have enough faith for more than just one more tomorrow. But do know, we've been here before. All right. So this is where I need your help. Is that cool?
Very cool.
Okay. So my next poem is called If I Had a Superpower. And so I'm switching it up because it's not about me tonight, it's about y'all. So when I say if y'all had a superpower, what superpower would you have? Just shout something out.
Invisibility.
Oh, okay. Teleport. All right, okay. Okay, so, okay, can I give y'all a superpower for tonight? Flying, okay? So when I say if y'all had a superpower, you would say, I would fly. Is that cool? All right, so if y'all had a superpower,
I would fly.
if y'all had a superpower,
I would fly.
If y'all had a superpower,
I would fly.
well, I would do basic stuff like clean my room, like cook 3 meals a day type of basic shit, like make doctor's appointments and eye appointments type of basics shit. If y'all had a superpower, well, I would give every woman in my life confidence. I would give them all a Beyonce song. And we was all sing along. And I would go, who run the world? Who run the world? Who run the world? Yes. If y'all had a superpower, I would leap off of the tallest of insecurities and not land on making assumptions. If y'all had a superpower, I wouldn't make an ass out of myself by assuming one thing and not just asking. If y'all had a superpower, I would teleport myself to safe spaces with you. If y'all had a superpower,
I would fly.
I'm recovering, but I wouldn't have slept with so many women. I mean, it's okay to be a hoe, though.
I like that. I would fly.
If y'all had a superpower,
I would fly. You better play that.
I would take all of my trash from Newark and I would dump it in front of the Supreme Court. If y'all had a superpower, I would convince all of y'all to dump all of your trash in front of the Supreme Court. Know that song? If she don't know that song, she's too young for you, bro. So if y'all had a superpower, well, our first date would be us dumping trash in front of the Supreme Court. My Instagram is Dear Newark. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, make some more noise for Tanisha. Yes. Pop quiz, say pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Where are you all going to dump your trash? All right, you guys all passed. Oh, we got a wild one here. We got a wild one. Must be a Virgo. You're a live one. Whoa, that damn flower just refuses. It must be a Virgo. It's a terrible. Where you get that? Where you get this arrangement from, Dave?
Pardon me, Queen.
Huh?
You notice it fall every time you shout
I
Virgos
know.
out. Every time you shout Virgos out and you skip us Leos. I just you keep skipping us and you shouting the Virgos out. You know, we the king of the jungle. We don't like that.
Now we about to cause chaos.
I figured I'd be a little obnoxious. You're right. You pointed something out. It does fall every time.
Every time.
Woo! You must be a Leo.
Definitely so.
I knew it. Knew it. You would see that. Y'all make some noise for yourself and having a good time. Make some noise for Plantiva. Like, this is a beautiful, homey space. And every time you walk in, it smells good. I don't know, I got a toddler, so things start smelling strange after like 3 hours. And I don't know how you made the inside of that space. Y'all must not have no toddlers running around in here. Well, I'm gonna drop my son off over here. Now the smell of this establishment is gonna change. All right, y'all, I have another amazing person. When I think of the ABCs, it's like this person makes up the entire alphabet. I have the privilege of teaching internationally before COVID and while I was pregnant with my son. And I've always had friends of mine say, don't go to Haiti, it's scary. Guess where I went? 3 times. Yay! And I went while I was pregnant because I don't listen to people telling me that things are scary. I know what scared is. I've been scared for most of my life. Then I had to figure out how to not be scared. And then I went over to Haiti and I saw some stuff that I seen on South 20th Street. I'm like, oh, okay, that's my cousins. That's what they do. What am I scared about? Like, we do this. We do this right there on Broad and Market. It's okay. Yeah. I'm like, okay. And then I decided to take something from every trip. I took that traveling is necessary in my blood. As much as we are meant to stay still, and as much as the world tells us we need money to travel, no, we don't. Traveling outside your door is traveling. It's how you see it. And I kept going to the very space people told me to be afraid to travel, and I'm going to go back with even more people. Shout out to New Jersey for Haiti, the organization that has gone for 12 years straight since the earthquake, and I happen to sit on the committee of the New Jersey for Haiti organization. And I say that because I got a lot of Haitian friends in the audience, and I love y'all dearly, and I'm proud to have gone to your home to be able to share what I know and to be able to be impacted by your people and your bloodline and the culture. So y'all, I have two more of my friends that are also poets and that are also Haitian that are gonna hit this mic before Godson comes up. Y'all make some noise for my co-director, your co-director, our people person, Miss Diana Pollard, AKA A Brighter Day, because she don't know any other kind of day. And this damn arrangement she keeps bringing to every event. I love it.
I'm gonna take the arrangement. Oh my gosh, it feels like home here. I was contemplating what I was going to talk about, what I was going to do. How you do this, Gossip? SOS?
Now push it up, pull it up. I'm going to teach you. Pull it up, and now push that little thing down. Into the mic. Push it. No, push it back down. Push it down.
I'm trying.
Jam it in there. Jam it on one. There you go. You got it? Yeah.
If it go down, I'm going to just go down with it.
Hey! Such a Haitian girl.
All right. So in the spirit of mental health, in the spirit of talking and telling our stories, everything that I write is with intention. Everything I write is kind of like mantras for me. So here we go, and I hope you enjoy, you know? This is for the little girl who cried in the shower because her daddy told her that tears made her weak. This is for the little girl who hugged herself at night because her mother couldn't afford to buy her teddy bears. You see, this is for the little girl who made wishes out of dandelions, only hoping that her mother would stop lying that she's happy and daddy wouldn't come home on time and kiss her and remind her why he loved her. You see, this is for her, but this is also for you. This is for the smiles you lost and for the nights you cried to the moon in a tune of Nina Simone. You see, this is for you, broken girl. Flowers not all the way bloomed, girl, because you hid in your shadows, girl, because they didn't notice you anyway. And they didn't hear your cries. You see, I'm sorry that you grew up before the age of 9. And that time blew fast the most when you were having your fun. I'm sorry that you spent the lifetime chasing the one, not knowing that you're the one. I'm sorry that your daddy-daughter dances got cut short and that the last petal of your rose fell, but if I still had those dandelions, I make a wish for you to see how beautiful you are. So you are beautiful. For the girl rich with soil, planted by grace of our ancestors, for the cocoa bean, rooted, raised in the sun, raising sons and daughters, kings and queens that were praised from the fields, the black, the brown, the melanated, take your place. Seated enthroned with excellence, even though they hate you, even though they have hated you and they will hate you. See, they're not as strong as your coils. They don't sway with your hips. They don't glisten with the oils that love your skin. See, you woke like coffee, grounded, sweets with sugar, strong, rough, yet smooth like tea. See, you are a dream amongst reality. Will you remember who you are? Will you remember your name? Or will I have to tell you again? Thank you. The last poem I kind of wrote like in the midst of 2020 and everything was going crazy and my mind was going crazy and I started questioning myself. So I just had to talk to myself. So here's me at 3 a.m. writing and talking to myself. Who are you? When the wind starts to blow, when the sun hides behind the clouds because you just couldn't that day. When your coffee don't hit quite right because you couldn't put your yesterdays down. Who are you on the days that you run out of gas? And you lost your wallet and your keys because you've locked yourself out. And while you locked yourself in, who are you on the days that they don't text back? And they don't call you pretty that day. And when you ask them, what are we? They can't answer you. So who are you when you have to eat alone and the bill's too high? When your basement is flooded and your closet is full and there's dishes in the sink filled with last night's regrets? Who are you when your light is a little low because you can't say no? And when you forget to breathe, who are you? Breathe and talk your shit Put a little more sugar in your coffee and create your own rainbows. You see, I am your brighter days made brighter. I am your most beautiful sun shower, the flowers that bloomed in your rainforest. I am that song that everybody runs up and dance to. You see, I am magical. You will never die once you meet an artist like me. You will never die once you meet an artist like me. You will never die once you meet artists like we. So breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe and talk your shit. Put a little more sugar in your coffee and create your own rainbows. You see, I am because I am. And because I am a brighter day. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise for a brighter day. I know Diana for some years now, and I've known her before she started writing poems and painting pictures. This damn plant, leave it down there, Jesus. I'm just gonna take that to my funeral. At least I know it'll lay down with me. This thing is terrible. I don't know where you found this wild arrangement, but I like it. So if you had a good time tonight, make some noise. Yeah. Jazz, I don't know your stage name because you didn't write it on the paper because I just asked you about 3 minutes ago. So I'm just going to introduce you the way that I know you. Yeah, that's it. To the girl that smiles a lot, who handles public and policy like it's the lotion between her hands. To that girl, who's got more future governing in her system than you could actually apply to any ballot. That girl, who smiles when she's uncomfortable but still will order the same thing when we go to Applebee's. To that girl who knows the law but lays down the law just as well as she lays down her edges. To that girl, whose lashes close before her eyes do. Who's that girl? I happen to know that girl of many ancient tongues, who people move in folklore movements as animals move in wind. This girl, that girl, our girl. Y'all put some jazz in her name. Y'all make some noise for Jazz.
I hope y'all recording this so I can do that every time. Thank you. Lou throwing out words, messing me up.
All right. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, man. How y'all doing tonight? Man, the energy is low. Hopefully we get it back up later.
It's hot. No, do it again. Do it one more time.
All right. How we doing tonight? All right. Okay, so I go by Poetic Jazz. I'll give my Instagram at the end. It's actually funny how Queen had mentioned that I do policy and politics and government, because the piece that I'm going to read is an old piece that I had wrote when Black Lives Matter was really on the rise and when everybody wanted to hop on the trend. But, you know, in this room, that's what we live through every day. So, I'm not sure if you guys remember Alton Sterling. He was one of the victims that had passed away, unfortunately, back in 2016. And I wrote this piece from the view of his child. And I feel like we don't usually hear about how the child goes through after the parent's death, especially when they are murdered by the cops. So here I go. I want my daddy. Cameras flashing, people yelling. Cops not getting stopped, but Lord, please just deliver peace and love to the world. Pray for me, pray for the world, pray for the deceased. My mom keeps telling me it's gonna be okay, but I don't believe her. But day after day, I'm trying to find somewhere I can feel safe again. So I'm looking into the light again because I know everything might be okay. I'm praying to the Lord that he takes care of everything, and I'm praying that my daddy keeps watching me because he won't be able to see me grow up. He won't be able to go to my PTA meetings. He won't be able to yell at me. I'm only 15 years old, the oldest of my siblings, and I have to take on a responsibility that I wasn't taught about. I want my daddy. I come home now and he's not there to bug me anymore, to tell me that it's going to be okay, to teach me how to be a man. I lost that figure in my life. I can't talk about that to anybody. I just want my daddy. I shake every night knowing that the memories of my father has a special place in my heart and in my mind. I fear now every day my skin is seen as a weapon because my father was living proof of that. In a couple days, I unfortunately have to bury him. I have to bury away my memories, my love, my laughs. I have to bury away my disagreements, my challenges, my accomplishments that I could have shared with him. Now, this is my chance to tell the world about this light of my life. I just want my daddy. Thank you. Oh, you're right. Oh yes, I am a legislative aide. I work for the state of New Jersey. Yeah. And my personal Instagram is life as period JXZZ. And then my other socials, if you ever want to connect on LinkedIn, all that, it's all my full name, Jasmine Tellis. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Jazz. That's my baby girl. All right, y'all, we got something real handy. Does everybody have a ticket? Y'all didn't get tickets? Who gets that? Get one. Don't we?
You know we came in. Get no ticket.
Y'all know I speak Creole, right? Like all of 9 words. But it's the essential words. Goods. No, can't say that word on air. No. Qui j'en ouye, comme ouye, merci, Marie moué, Madame moué. That's my husband, that's my wife, that's what that meant. What other words do I know? Rem. Oh, help me. What's your name? Little girl talk.
I'm letting you guess.
That's terrible. You know I'm struggling over here. I'm struggling. Hold on. Compa, chérie, compa, mon chérie. Whatever, Chaz. I told you I knew 9 words. It got me through on 3 different tours. Pickles. Gouye. Okay, so here we go, y'all. 0. 4. 2. 5. 5. 3. 8. Y'all want me to say it in English? 5538. There you go. You better go international, Kim. 5538, y'all. 5538. Anybody? Somebody. We got to put another ticket? Dang. 04. Wait, who was that? You got it? Okay, we got a winner, Kim. Woo! 5538. Yes, indeed. Congratulations. Next one. 04042 5536. Last 4 numbers. 5536. Oh, I got it. Oh! That's great. Okay. Congratulations, y'all, on those backstage passes to Lincoln Park. Kim, what year is it again? Which year are we celebrating? The 17th? 18th? The 15th, but if we were in person 2 years, we'd be at 17, right? 17, okay. All right, y'all. Without further ado, y'all heard the open micers tonight. You heard some really dope people share their stories, spread their lives, spread their wings, get growth. Y'all make some noise for the second half, which is not really a half, it's like a quarter of the show. My co-hosts, businessman, Naja man, father man, married man, God man. Y'all make some noise for Godson. He's gonna bring up the poets that he invited. He was some really exciting guests tonight, y'all.
Poetry is my
release.
Poetry is my
release.
Poetry is my
release.
What's going on, y'all? I know we're a little bit behind time, so I'm not gonna stay long in front of y'all. But I did bring some it's when it comes to the cry out and crying out, it's never just about me. So I did bring some people who love to cry out. So we just gonna get into it. Y'all feel me? Yeah. All right. So poetry is my release. Poetry is my release. Poetry is my release.
I can tell you what it's like to be a nobody. Barely have friends or get invited to parties. Being bullied at school and considered lame, to sit in your room all day and watch the loneliness convert into pain. I can tell you what it's like to think you'll be single forever. To never have anyone hit you up at any time ever. But let me tell you a story of glory. See, I was going through hard times. I was a miner searching for gold in a dark mine, and this dark mine was hoping to see some light.
Talk.
Not too many people reached out during my most cold and lonely nights.
Talk.
That's not fair. That's not right. Too bad, homie. That's called life. In times where feeling fine is the same as feeling upset, it's best to go after every opportunity you get. Me, I came in the form of one of the most skilled and elegant teachers. He taught me how to move people with my mind like telekinesis. I became MI, the artist, and I was the fire. And science says flames rise, so I only went higher. See, the fire brought me a community filled with like-minded people. Who showed me that not all this world is filled with ignorance and evil. And let me tell you after the fact, I'd rather take part in a dead poet society than be a dead poet in society. Lyrics are too hard to be kept inside of me. I mean, come on, man. I would be a mission fail. I'm people that Batman voiced by Christian Bale. As you can see, when I speak the fire, I'm confident and all cool, spitting out bars like printers in law school. I'm staring at these pyro eye holes, I ain't got one well-sighted sun planter. I'm so ill, I give cigarettes lung cancer. And look, I said it once and I'll say it again. When I'm up to speak, I don't hesitate. I don't just move the crowd, I make them levitate. See, I blow the room away and walk off. Pick up the crowd's ashes through a LeBron James chalk toss. See, I stopped by the time in the face and yanked the pen out of his hand. I rewrote the narrative so that now I'm the man. I was engulfed in shadow. It was overcome by a bold force. I found my way out of the darkness by becoming my own torch.
No.
I hope y'all take the same route. That's how I found my way out. Goodbye.
Because poetry is my release. Keep it, clap it up, clap it up. Go ahead, we gotta celebrate. Poetry is my release. Poetry is my release.
They call me Bo, but my name is a song. Can I teach you how to sing it?
Yes.
You guys want to sing with me?
Yes.
Can you go Bolu wa tife? Bolu wa tife. Bolu wa tife. Bolu wa tife. I cry out. I cry out for my sanity and yours. For every being who's ever doubted the truth within their voice. For every girl who rarely feels as happy as she seems. You see, I drowned in agony, weighed down by silence before I learned to scream. So I cry out. For every little sister running from an elder's shadow. For every child who's ever had to dodge an adult blow. For anyone who's ever cut to escape a pain not named. For everyone who's ever felt unloved, unclaimed. For everyone who's cried in the mirror over a body society has shamed. I'm sorry and I love you. So I cry out. For every sensitive body who feels all their feelings, who smiles for the day and cries to sleep at night, for every girl who's lost sense of self in search of a night, for everyone stumbling through adulthood because depression took their sight, I cry out. For everyone who wakes up tired, because how can your body rest when your soul knows no peace? For all my insomniacs, all my overthinkers who lose count of the sheep while we wait for the anxiety to decrease, I cry out. For every dreamer on the verge of giving up. For every artist too busy to breathe life into their art. For every anxious being who 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s their brains into normalcy, mindfully reminding our minds that our reality is okay. For every dark soul hoping for a sunlight ray. For everyone barely making it through the day, I cry out. for my sanity and yours, because ink on paper made me feel alive, helped me stay alive, and being heard helped me feel not so alone. So I cry out. I cry out because it's beautiful. That I can take my hardships and heartbreaks and channel it into art that helps sensitive ones like me feel not so alone, like their bodies can be a home. I cry out for my sanity and yours, to be proof that through life's battles and wars, light can still endure. I cry out because poetry is my peace. It's always been my release. And every time I've ever needed a way out, I just cry out. Need a way out?
Just cry out.
Need a way out?
Just cry out. Poetry is my release. Poetry is my release. Poetry is my release. See, what you call poetry, I call it life experiences. Because every word that I spit from this lips come from the life that I've lived or still living in. Big world with so little love, so walls keep closing in. But I refuse, I'm not giving in. So all the pain hidden deep inside of me, I'm revealing it. Gotta let it go, because if I don't, it just might explode. And I hate to be the reason for another 9/11, so please empathize with me. Walk with me and listen to me carefully. Words I spit like blood, just so you can feel what exists deep inside of me. You don't have to like me, just believe in the words that exist within my poetry, better yet, my life experiences. See, I'm not Christ, nope. Not a savior, but within me exists this light, so I gotta let it shine. Lay my life on the line. This piece of paper is my crust. Some don't want me to shine, so words they try to nail across. But go ahead and crucify. But see, I believe in Christ, so kill my flesh. I'll still flow in the spirit. Like the air you breathe, I won't be able to move without me. Right now, I'm asking nicely, let this place be your shrine. Let my words be a guide, so you can see clearly and realize that we have been hypnotized by lies. TV cries only to run your pockets dry. So they advertise things we don't really need, and still we buy. Sex appeals that arise, but as time goes on, slowly flies. Material things that shines, but eventually dies. Just like the sunlight's quick goodbyes. Little crates fry like chicken wings, while parents cry and stay hidden like Adam and Eve after eating from the knowledge tree. We stay and cry, oh Lord, why? We stay all day emotionally high. See, I write my life, share my experiences to keep you from dying to the same mistakes I did. That's why my heart stays crying. I want to raise you up. Knowledge is them wings, I'll keep you flying. And as I learn, I pick up my pen to share the knowledge earned. I stay positive. I'm not cocky but cognitive. I'm not fighting or claiming to be the best, but I swear I seem to put the rest to rest with my best. No stress, because God, my Father, always takes care of the rest. So every temptation to me is nothing but another test. When I will I fall, will her beauty put me to rest? Maybe nuts. Just remember I'm not perfect, but when I get back up, I'll keep my poems on track. All day my backpack packed up, because in this fight for lost souls, I'm pushing to be the winner. Like searching for gold everywhere on my right, I try to dig deeper. Still my thoughts stay in the sky like the big deeper. Never separated from the word, call me a preacher. My spit is my chalk, call me a teacher. I cry out anywhere, Henny sound, call me a hustler. But see, I sell nothing but the truth. Disjoint, you need to get with it will turn your happy thoughts into daily walks. Please believe me, my poetry is made of concrete beliefs. So I release me when I'm spitting, and with every bit I give, God keeps refilling me with ink on them blank pages like yours. I keep pouring. This is my day, homie, and my poetry I stay living. On today, this story comes to an ending, but you see, that's only physically, because when you close your eyes, still my words will flow like an ocean spiritually. So no need for goodbyes. My life will always rhyme. Poetry will always be my release. I'm gonna keep, y'all can clap it up. I am very conscious of time. Number one, I want to shout out the owner of this space for allowing us to still be here past time, because as a venue owner, I know how that can be sometimes, so we appreciate you opening your doors. I want to be a poet. I want to write poems to the level that my own poems becomes its own poet. So every time I pick up my pen to write a poem, I think of the poets that wrote poems that never knew one day would make me a poet. I want to be a poet. And I've been waiting for this title all my life. Show after show, time after time, line after line I write. Write as if my life depends on it. As the pen strikes the pad like my breath strokes, I can't lie, it helps me breathe better. pouring ink directly from my blood veins like heavy rain. For far too long I've been trying to master the arts of God, so I speak words with authority. I want to repeat history. I want to speak words in strange tongues that turns nothing and mold them into something. I want to see dead men walking. I want to breathe life into it like God did with me and you more than 2,000 years ago. I want to moonwalk on water back to Africa so I can paint more accurate pictures that can teach us more about death, so we can learn to appreciate life better. While we are complaining of a recession, someone's normal standard of living is kept in chains by depression. So while others may be in pursuit of happiness, I've been pushing my fingertips, trying to touch perfection, trying to stay on top like improper fractions. And I tell you, it's hard trying to touch heaven and at the same time trying to make a touchdown. So I move like thunderstorm on a sunny day, quick but demanding your attention. If you're trying to see me head to head, you might need to head on, apply the fact directly to your brain cells. Don't pay much attention to competition. I just do me, trying to score my perfect. Because once I scored a 29, but never have I gotten a perfect. And somehow it makes perfect sense since my life is nowhere near perfect. I'm so insane. The same pen that keeps me sane makes me write like I'm insane. Oh well, don't get mad. Get glad that you got poets that's not afraid of taking out the garbage. And since one man's garbage is another man's treasure, I'm constructing mansions out of leftover brick buildings, burnt down buildings from 9/11. Rest in peace to the day we all meet again in heaven. Yes, I occasionally converse with the dead souls because only the dead knows the secret to living. So I carry my ancestors in the right corners of my lung. They help me boom my box. And when I get lonely, I reach deep inside my heart, because in there are hidden hugs from my mother and grandmother, reserved and packed like PBJs and Sunny D's in the lunchbox of a hungry young boy. Sweet memories. Memorize scriptures is my motivation to ignore haters and move on. So I kicked and push, I kicked and push, and finally, I was tagged a poet on Facebook. Me, a poet. But when I finally felt like one, it seems I have transformed into something even more beyond man's words. And what's even more confusing is not being able to define what you are. But for now, let me remain human out of this world. I see your true colors. I'm sweating like crazy.
Whoa. It's not even that hot at all.
Girl, I'm up here working, okay? You're standing right in front of the fan right there, okay? I see you. You think you slick.
She my Beyonce over there.
Baby girl, I can see your true colors shining right through your flaws. And even though the naked eye only see 20/20, my lens seems to capture more. And they see picture perfect, though you never took a perfect picture. This must be true love. Definitely not blind, because even when you smile, I can still see the pain hidden under your skin by looking right through your pores. And you are the cause of this. In fact, my favorite girl in the world. Now pause. The ball is in your court. And I'm on my knees praying and hoping you don't miss this shot, hoping you don't make my heart stop. You're the rhythm of my heartbeat, the reason why my heart still beats. See, I shine like the sun, but nobody feels me because you're really the heat. I always look like I'm standing tall whenever it's you that I'm leaning on. And sometimes I fall on purpose just to feel your touch and make sure I still got your supports. Mrs. I Independent, the one I can always depend on, but we both know who's the boss. Smile so bright like a shining star. Dang, girl, you floss? Got me wondering. This would be a fun coin toss, because I love both hands, love your curves, your trends, but more importantly, love the things we share with no one else, like them rainy days. Just love to see you wet from your hairdress down to your assets. My favorite movie, just can't stop watching this reality TV. My favorite topic, just can't stop talking. Teach me more, don't want to stop learning. My sexy chocolates, crunchy and sweet like M&Ms. You have to be amazing to unwrap her beauty. But journey inside, what you will find is nothing short of amazing. She got me thinking I got to get my game up, so I'm practicing my dunks like I want to be like Mike Legendary. She got me thinking, and I forgot what I was thinking.
You married her, that's what you thought.
She's my little secret, but made me want to run in the street like Mac Jackson, singing. She rocks my world, so I rock the mic. Every poem about God is really because of her, because only through her presence do I experience God's existence. Man, I love your essence. Every day feels like Christmas whenever you're present. The only presence I desire that can never expire. Our love keeps going and going and going and going like the Energizer. My bunny, sweet but still know how to put it on me. I put on for her and regardless of people's views, still gotta stick to my honey like glue. Follow every one of her footsteps like Blue's Clues. She's the answer to all my blues. Get the clue? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Now, that poem is a whole poem that I memorized earlier today, and it's just not getting through. But I'll end it on this note, that if I never ever get the chance to say another word to you, I want every last rhythm of my heartbeats to write the lyrics of the song that reminds you how much you mean to me. I want every instant that we share to become a Kodak moments that never lives your memories. Every last word to be the reason you can't go on. At times you feel like giving up. Every last touch to be your source of comfort whenever you need support. Every smile to be your source of happiness. Give you more than all of me so you never feel the need to settle for less. Shine my light so bright to the level that darkness remains afraid of your presence. Write you down in so many poems that people will actually start to think of you as a sentence. Because you see, you are my poetry, the piece that I master. Together we are a masterpiece. We got the master keys to the world of happily ever afters. And through the rain we still shine after. What we got feels so real. Hopefully remember, remains forever like diamonds. What y'all been digging for? Treasure, unmatched, unmeasured, but never hidden. I wear you proudly on the surface of my skin like a tattoo. Actually, more like a birthmark. The day I met you marked the day, the moment I was birthed, I began living. Living life as if death never existed. Loving you so hard, it's so hard to resist. I admit into you like a hospital, cause every wound is healing with every breath you breathe on my epidermis. Blown kisses that never miss and misses like arrows shot by Cupid. Only with you can I be free to act a fool, but still won't feel stupid. And I might have stolen your heart, but I swear, still don't feel anything like a culprit. I wanna put an end to this poem, but you inspire me so much, I just can't stop writing. I'm fighting these rhymes, don't wanna stop flowing. In the same way, I pray our light together never stop glowing. We stay growing, follow each other like Twitter. Been living proofs of God's existence like the scriptures. It's like this whole world is one big show and we, the features. Plus we got the features to be the perfect picture. Model status and no makeup on, so I wake up on every morning thinking to myself, if I never ever get the chance to say another word to you, I hope the way that I live is enough to show you that love is real. Thank you. My brother, thank you. Thank you. You know, see, we appreciate you having us here. Everybody do me a favor. I love to make connections with everybody. So, you know, if you're not connected with me on Instagram, please remember to do it right now. I'm going to give you guys all my Instagram. I'm not going to give you your Instagram.
Let's get it too.
Yes, so you can connect with me at Real Godsent, RealGodsent. And I'm just going to put this out there. I have a legendary spoken word artist by the name of Talam AC. You guys can look him up. Who's from Jersey but lives in Florida now, is flying in this coming Friday to do a show at my hall in Newark. So if you go on my page, you see information on it. I mean, this dude is phenomenal. He was a executive, worked at Rutgers University for some years. He's amazing, and I hope that we are able to come out to show him love, welcome him properly 2 days from now, Friday. So definitely check on my page. You see the information about it. I'm pretty excited because there's one of the poets that wrote a poem that never knew one day would birth me as a poem. All right, so definitely I love y'all. Real Godsent is my Instagram, RealGodsent, RealGodsent. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Give it up for Kim, y'all.
I love you too.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. It's about that time. Kim, you ready? Come on up here.
I guess I'm Auntie Rush.
You want it? Go ahead.
So everybody also just follow Lincoln Park Music Festival on Instagram. Keep up with everything that's going on. We got an Instagram too. Thank you for this first series version of Lincoln Park Poetry Cafe. We hope to be back after the festival, keeping up the series. Thank you, Plantiva, Black-owned LGBT business right here, 45 Halsey Street. Come and please support it. Thank you for hosting this, Queen. And we want to continue to build the Lincoln Park Poetry Cafe, which could be anywhere, but we want to do some more stuff down in Lincoln Park because, you know, we want to bring some culture down on that side of the down the brown side of town. You know what I mean?
Down in the brown.
Well, our street lights don't always work, and our feet hurt.
Right. You're absolutely
From
right.
taking that bus, like he said the last week.
Right.
Okay, we take buses.
Ghost came through, G.
We did that's right. I was 31 for a minute.
25.
I knew that 28.
25.
Right. So thank y'all for coming out. And just see you next week at the festival.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye. One more thing before we get out of here. This is for in-house for Plantiva. We got a little trivia that we're gonna do. So they gotta answer a Plantiva question. Okay? So y'all, before we get out of here, Godsent wants to give away one of the tickets to his show as well. Shout out to being sponsored, like having people give out tickets to Lincoln Park backstage. And backstage is a real experience. They got tents and stuff and food and drinks and stuff and celebrities and stuff. I ran into met the man with his fine self. He had on all white. Woo! Okay, not enough about that. And then you have Godsent at the Hart Ballroom, and he's going to give out one of these tickets with Talam AC and a few other folks. But you have to answer this question. I need the Instagram. Don't look at your phones. Put your phones down. I need the Instagram handle, one of the owner's names, and the address to the space.
Wait, we have to answer
All three. At least 2 out of 3. No, you should have been listening because I done said everything on the mic tonight. 2 out of 3 at least, not all 3. Either the address and one of the owner's names, or the address and the Instagram handle, okay, or the owner's name and the address, whichever combination you want to do. I'll give you.
You gotta get 2 out of 3.
20 seconds. I never said that you couldn't ask him his name though.
You gotta raise your hands. It's class. You gotta raise your hands.
Okay, 1. Okay.
45 Halsey Street.
Woo! That was quick, Bo. Y'all give it up for Bo, but you can't win because you are on staff. No. Nope, you tried it. I love you, Bo, but no. Somebody else? Name 2 products that Plantiva has inside.
Chain pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls and what else?
Chain cigarettes.
Is that true? Gummies and pre-rolls? Okay. Give it up. Give it up for Jayla Rock. All right, thank you for playing, y'all. Make sure you are following Plantiva Newark. That is the handle. Plantiva Newark on Instagram. Make sure you are following Lincoln Park Music Festival and Lincoln Park Cultural Coastal District. I think I got that right. Is that right? That's right. Yeah. Make sure you're following the Real Godsent on Instagram and find out who everybody else is in the room. You in a house full of powerhouse.
I just want to jump
in.
Yes. Guys, I just want to recognize those that actually opened up for me. My apologies, I didn't even acknowledge them. Minnie's Infinite is his Instagram. MI, go ahead.
Oh, he did that earlier. You missed it.
Yeah, and then we have Call Me Bo on Instagram. You can find her at Call Me Bo because she didn't introduce herself or nothing. She just went in. So you can find her at Call Me Bo, and that's actually my blood sister. That's my little sister right there. I love her. She's amazing. Yes, I do. I had to. You know, I'm proud. Okay.
Indeed. Thank you, Plantiva, for opening the doors and setting this really awesome aesthetic. Y'all, we will see you again. Please make sure you are following the Lincoln Park to figure out who is the lineup for the Lincoln Park poetry stage, which we're doing hip hop on Friday with my team. And we have the Justice Roundtree on Sunday team. Yes. Or Soul of Lincoln Park. I'm not sure what the specifics are. Kim, come fill in this blank.
Queen will be on Hip Hop Day with the poets July 31st Sunday. Okay. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. I'm taking this mic. Good night, Queen.
I don't need the mic. Okay. I love y'all. Peace.
Thank you, Kim. All right.